Hello, everybody.
Hey.
How is everybody doing?
What are you doing, sir?
I am sharing us on all my social medias.
Guys, we're already slacking this week. Well, at least I am. Slacking. We go on our personal social medias and we share every week that we are live so people will come and watch us.
You can do the same.
Yeah, just hit the share button. And yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We are here.
Yes, we are.
Today, how was your week?
The same as yours?
Yeah. None.
Because like we've mentioned before, we spend almost every waking minute together.
It was long.
Actually, come to think of it, I've finally started taking down my Christmas decor. I have friends who take it down the day of Christmas, the day after Christmas. I am one of those people who keep it up until like the end of January because Christmas makes me happy and January makes me sad.
January.
But it's true, January makes me sad. It's such a depressing month. It's usually the coldest month here in Canada. But yeah, so we've been working on that the last few days, slowly but surely, taking everything down. I think tomorrow will be the day that everything actually goes back down to the basement for another 11 months, which is so unfortunate because I still sing Christmas music.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I love Christmas, guys.
We were on FaceTime the other day with our friends, and
we kind of got in trouble because we still had the Christmas stuff up.
Everybody that pretty much was on FaceTime gave us shit for having our Christmas tree and all our decorations still up.
It comes down to the point that we've been in this house for 2 years now, and I don't feel like I have enough decor. So I really like it at Christmas time because the house actually looks full. Because now the house is starting to look bare again, and like I say, it looks naked. Yeah, so.
So for everybody in here, I'd like to say hi.
Hello. How was your week? Do you still have your Christmas decor up? I really want to know. Like, I really need to take a poll on this. So if you have your Christmas decor still up, let me know. Let us know in the comments.
Yes, please let us know.
I don't know what this man is doing on the monitor. He's playing with the mouse when he shouldn't be.
I was trying to figure things out. Thank you for the thumbs up. Look, Josh Warren gave us thumbs up.
Hello, Miss Brandy.
Brandy says hi.
Hey-oh. Do you still have your Christmas decor up, Brandy? Just a quick question. I really need to know this. Am I the only crazy person in the world?
For everybody that's watching on the Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, let us know. Do you still have it up? Do you still have your Christmas decor up?
No.
When did you take yours down?
Are you like I know there's a lot of people out there who normally take it down like the day before New Year's. Some people wait until like the week after New Year's. I took mine down after New Year's. Okay, yeah. I think that's kind of normal. It's just before or just after New Year's. I just choose to keep it up.
My mom would
forever and ever.
My mom would put it up the day after my sister's birthday, which is December the 6th, and she would take it down January 6th.
See, my mom was kind of I don't know, like, I guess in the way of a Grinch almost during Christmas time. Like, she would wait.
No, never.
Stop. She would wait until at least December 1st before she'd start putting things up. Sometimes it was later. And by, like, the 30th, everything was taken down and put away. And I absolutely hated it because, like, I love Christmas.
Mama T is the absolute Grinch, and she never had
had
anything
anything
up.
up. Oh no. My mom's tree is still up, but it's not a winter themed tree, so there's icicles and skates. Ooh, that's cute. Yeah, I've definitely any like just regular winter decor, I'm definitely leaving for like another month or so, and I'm just getting rid of like Christmas stuff.
Just so you know, guys, that that message was on Instagram. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Go share us. But yeah, we didn't do much. Edited a video.
It's just been a quiet week for us, kind of. We've just kind of stayed inside. It's been cold, so your knees have been bothering you.
Extremely cold around here, so having problems walking.
Yeah.
So yeah, yesterday got out of the bed for all of what?
10 minutes.
45 minutes, maybe.
Tammy says, "Hello, all. What are we talking about today?" Well, at the moment, we are talking about how my mom was a Grinch while I was growing up and only had Christmas decor up for a select amount of time. And in my house now, I have Christmas decor up until the end of January.
Thank you, Tammy, for loving my blue shirt.
But let's get actually into the topic today.
Which is, did we make the wrong choice with our manufacturer? Not with starting the company, not with anything else.
Well, I think it's more of a whole manufacturer like conversation. Like, was it easy to find a manufacturer? Are we still looking at other options potentially? Like, it's definitely not easy to find one, that's for sure. It's so difficult, and it's expensive to get samples from more than one place and trying to read reviews. And, like, you have to find a manufacturer by yourself. You can't ask for help. Like, nobody would be willing to give you the help because they put in hard work to find theirs. So it's only fair that you have to put in that same hard work to find yours.
Yeah, they work their balls off to find their manufacturer, and they don't want to give it up because they might not get a good enough deal, blah blah blah. This person might get big, and the manufacturer forget about the first one. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff. It's extremely hard to find a manufacturer that will make it in Canada, like make the clothes in Canada, make the product in Canada. It's extremely hard. Everything is outsourced, which is it's stupid. It's I don't want to take Donald Trump's saying, "Make America Great Again." We need to make Canada great again.
Well, I think it comes down to the fact that, like, there was never a time that everybody got their thing, like their clothing and their samples and everything like that from Canada. Everybody outsourced, and a lot of the time people outsource to Asian countries
or Middle
Eastern countries. And for the simple fact of it's so much cheaper to get it from there. And as much as, like, I respect, like, the cheapness of it and, like, people need to make a profit, I think it comes down to, like, for us, we didn't want to go that route because, number one, shipping takes forever. It's not like you're going to get that in a day or two.
We're not going to go that route.
We would never go that
route. Ever.
No. We would rather just not send out that product and not have that product for us if it means that we have to go overseas. Yeah. The only, like, the furthest we'll go is, like, Canada. Or, sorry, the United States. Like, areas over here where we can still get product within a couple weeks.
Yeah, I can tell you now, guys, we will never leave. We won't go to the Middle East. We won't go to Asia to have our clothes produced. We will never do it. Even if it means our prices have to stay where they are, we're going to keep it that way. If we have to go up a little bit, we'll do it. We'll do it that way. We will charge a little bit more, but we are not supporting another country to make our clothes when they're not supporting us.
Well, it's part of the reason like the economy is the way it is because people constantly go overseas for all their things instead of saying shopping local, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or shopping corporate, right?
Make Canada great again.
Make Canada great again, guys.
Like our first go around, we weren't Trailer Park Fires the first time we started our company.
Well, we tried to start something else.
Yes.
It wasn't that like it was a completely different company that we were gonna try and go off of. And once we got some talkings to and had some conversations, we had realized the name of the company wouldn't have made sense because we were niching ourselves down too much.
And if you guys that are on here know what, here's a little trivia. Name the company that we were trying before.
Yeah, that one might be a tough one for people. One thing I can say though is one of our main goals is to have everything made and manufactured in Canada. Like eventually down the line, we want to bring things in-house and start creating the products ourselves. But like I know this one's probably almost like a 10-year like down the line kind of thing. Like we're actually even thinking about creating our own sweaters with our own fabric and having somebody like make the actual product themselves because we hate the fact that we have to outsource. Like I would love to have everything in the building, but obviously we only live in such a big house and well, things get crazy.
We've had conversation in the last week of even changing of the manufacturer we are now, so we can be a little close to local, a little bit more local than we are already.
Well, we're also struggling with getting certain items too.
Yeah,
which is part of the reason to us thinking about switching again.
But we'll start with the first manufacturer. First manufacturer was in PEI.
Yes, and I'm sure if you guys have been following us for a while, you've seen that we had actually made a trip down there this summer and met with the people. The people were great. We just had little issues with them. It wasn't anything huge and major. It was better off for us to just, you know what, you guys aren't meant for us, and that's okay.
You can say that for you. For me, they were big issues. For me, they were annoying issues. That like you have your opinion, I have mine. Mine was they were annoying issues because I asked for a certain product. We asked for a certain sweater, and at first we didn't get it. They sent us their house brand, and like they were trying to sell their house brand on us, and we were like, okay, cool, we like it. We did like the house brand, we did. But then we went to go add like jogging pants because we do want to create like a jogging pant or a tracksuit setup. And we asked, hey, can we get like jogging pants with this sweater? And they were like, yeah, no, we don't create it. So we then asked about it and we'd have to change like the sweaters, everything. So we did 2 launches with them. And then we we went down and picked up the product and sat with them and literally went shirt by shirt, pant by pant. Wow, you drank very loudly then.
I'm so sorry.
We went shirt by shirt, pant by pant, sweater by sweater, jacket by jacket, hat by hat.
Feeling different materials, and looking at the different things, pricing everything out.
We picked everything that we wanted. There was nothing like out of the ordinary. There was nothing too fancy or not fancy enough. We picked middle of the road stuff.
And we were trying to kind of stick within what our sweaters felt like at that point as well.
Yeah, and then
because that was important to us because a lot of people had complimented complimented us on the clothes we had.
Yep. And then we asked for a quote. And that quote came in, and it was
a crazy amount. Like, I'm not gonna like number
no,
or
it
say
was
numbers and stuff.
astronomical.
Like, we really couldn't tell you the exact number. But what I will say is those same products we could order somewhere else and they were $10 cheaper. Because when we started to look around and we noticed that, we're like, wait, hold on. They're charging an extra $10. And that was when we were first like, wait, what the heck?
And right? that was for certain products. Other products, it was even more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were charging us, let's say, 20, 30
Which
bucks more.
Maybe in their case, like them being down east and like us looking at something more in Ontario.
Hi, Ben.
Maybe it had to do with pricing. Maybe it had to do with the fact that like their taxes are 15%. We're only 13%. We don't really know, but like I wasn't going to make myself pay an extra $10 per item, which means we would have to put that price on the customer.
Yeah. And another big thing is we couldn't order anything in advance. It had to be like pay and get pretty much like a pay and play type deal. And it would take from the moment we ordered to the moment
we'd get it.
It's 12 days.
It was almost at least like 2 weeks.
And most of the time, it was longer than 12 days.
Mm-hmm. Normally, they had it out by that 10th or 11th business day, but then it took 2 to 3 days to get here. So we were looking at actually almost a 3-week turnaround time, about 12 business days.
Yeah, and then the final kicker for me, and this was the final one with me, was our last order we did with them. We ordered 36 product. And that's not a lot. 36 is not a lot. And out of those 36, we had to
I think it was
reorder
6 or 7 of them.
I think it was 7.
I can't remember if it was 6 or 7. But there was a couple t-shirts and a few sweaters, which put us behind on our pre-orders because now we had customers who had to wait longer. Luckily, it was only 1 or 2 because we had ordered extras as well.
And thank God that we could get away with people that we did not know that ordered. Mm-hmm. We could give them the order of the people that we did know. So it kind of saved us. Like, we reached out to family and said, hey, your sweater's going to be delayed due to blah, blah.
Well, exactly. And like, we shouldn't have to do that no matter what. Our customers should be happy. But the fact that we had even ordered extras and there was still too many that were messed up that people had to wait was like a big eye opener for us.
The big one for me was every order that we got from them, we had to, as soon as we got them, we had to go through them with scissors and a lighter.
Threads were constantly everywhere. And like, hey, I don't mind. I totally understand, all products not going to come perfect. Like, these are products made by people. So human error. But the fact that it was almost, I would say 75% of the clothing that we had to take a thread, take some scissors and cut threads. I'm sorry, but like, it was just too much.
And then the topper for me was, we got one sweater in and it had 2 burn holes in it, one in the back, one in the front. And we didn't even have a logo on the back.
Yeah.
So
now, like, and at that point, I had messaged the guy we normally spoke to and dealt with for the most part. He was like our sales guy kind of thing. And he had been away the week that we went down to pick up items. And I guess he normally does like the product check right before it goes out. And because he wasn't there, it never got done. And I'm sorry to say, but even if somebody's on vacation, somebody else should be assigned that job because it's a very important job. That was 6 or 7 different sweaters that they now had to send back out to us, but would take another
12
days to get. And I'm like, hold on, like, that doesn't even make sense at that point because I'm sorry to say, but that should be priority. You're the one who messed up, not me. So you should be making my clothes and getting them sent back out to me right away.
We would have to pay shipping on that too. There was no, like, it was
we
all
did get
on
credit
us.
back. Like those sweaters, we didn't have to pay for those sweaters, but we had to pay for more shipping.
And then shipping to you guys on top of it. So the first one was it was interesting. It was interesting to learn how we got I would almost say we got used. Like we personally got used because we didn't know what we were doing. But two, we didn't force the issue when
we were cutting threads.
We were cutting threads. Yeah. We were burning threads.
We should have been speaking up right then and there. And
when we were sent the wrong sweater.
Yeah, and we were just kind of like, you know what, who cares? Like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Well, when you're now 10 into not that big of a deal, it's time to say something. And it was not fair. Like, honestly, they were great. Like, the people there were good people. But I think they had spots that they need to improve in their company. Would I ever give their company a try, like, again? I don't know. They would have to prove that their quality control and everything like that was up to par a lot more. And yeah, like maybe if we lived down east and we could pick up the products.
Randy goes, I have a question. It's a little off topic. Is there a return or exchange policy on our clothes?
For the most part, we don't actually accept returns as of right now. But if ever there was an issue, you just simply would reach out to us and we would try and make it right. Whether that means, depending on if it was just a size problem or like the product itself. In the most part, depending on what the issue is, like we'd be happy to return it. It's kind of difficult for us to pay an extra amount of money to send out return labels. So it would just be a one-on-one basis.
We are starting fresh. I will let you know now, Brandy. Like if you ordered the wrong color, that's kind of not on me.
Yeah. But if it's like a size thing or something like that, I'm sure we could figure it out. Mostly with like family and friends and stuff, I think it's a little bit easier because we can figure out how to fix it.
Now I can tell you this, and we will. Mm-hmm. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. We will. If there's a deficiency with your product, color, that's on you. Size, that's a little bit on you, but it's on me too. So I'll carry that. The other thing that there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. If there's a deficiency with your product, we will get it fixed.
Oh, for sure.
We had a person in our park, had the sweater for 3 days, 4 days, a week, and the seam right here busted open. Not a bigger person. It was just the seam busted open. We paid for it free of charge. She got to keep that one.
I think she actually gave it back to us. I just needed pictures of it to show the manufacturers.
Nope, we didn't take it back.
No,
we just got the pictures and we paid for the next product
and gave
it to her free of charge.
We will try our best to fix everything. We just simply ask that people, if they notice an issue, bring it to our attention right away, because there's gonna come a point, like I would say probably after almost 30 days, if it's anything other than like say the seam ripping, that's like on you now kind of thing. If there's a stain on it and you haven't notified me of us of that in 30 days, then it's just that's yours now, sorry kind of thing. But Brandy, when it comes to sizing, pretty much everything is like regular size. So if you're a large, you can order a large. I wear anything between, I would say, a large to an extra large in women's. But for the fact of these being unisex, I mostly wear a medium to a large. It just depends on how I like the fit that day. I also wear 2XL and 3XL.
3XL.
It really depends on if I want to wear pants.
Brandy, right now I'm sitting in a 3XL sweater, and it's baggy on, like it's baggy on me.
Yeah, like even if you know your regular, I would say, sweater size, you'll pretty much be good. Like a regular hoodie, you're gonna be the same size.
I do have 2XLs too, and they pretty much are a little baggy on me, but not as baggy. So everything fits kind of the way it would naturally would.
Yeah.
Now,
actually, and thank you, Brandy, for reminding me. I need to get that on the website.
Yeah, we're supposed to have that up on the website. Sorry about that, guys. What would you guys want to see in our return policy? That's good. That's we'll ask you guys that are out there right now. What would you guys on Instagram, like YouTube, and Facebook? What would you guys want to see on our return policy?
We know some people out there who will literally order a whole bunch of things and then do a bunch of random returns constantly, instead of just like picking and choosing the proper stuff. And like that's what we're trying to avoid. Like every single time that somebody returns something, that would be on us, because we would then have to pay for a label and have it sent out. I think 30 days is too long, 1 week max to contact. I agree with that. I'm just giving them the extra like time right now, because for most people and most stores, they give you about a 30-day turnaround time. You got 30 days to return it, kind of thing, to get your money back, right? So in that case, then we have no problem doing it. Now, after that, the 30 days, we may be able to exchange, but it really depends. If it's just a size issue, that's one thing. But if it's a whole different issue, I don't know. Like we had one person, I don't even know who the person was. It was just somebody who organically ordered from us. This happened last year. And we had sent out a shirt to her, and it got lost in the mail.
Sweater.
It was a t-shirt, I think.
I thought it was a sweater.
No, I think it was a t-shirt. But it got lost in the mail. And I had contacted Canada Post. And it was, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? No, like, don't worry about it. We will send you out a new one. We'll deal with Canada Post, kind of thing. She ended up with both. And instead of her keeping it, she actually ended up donating it.
Donating one.
Yeah. So it was really nice that she was, like, willing to donate it. I told her she could totally keep it. It was our mess up in the long run. Like, we have to eat costs at certain points, right?
We do. We do and we don't. But we are trying to start a company. So we're going to do anything we can to make
the customer happy.
The customer always comes first.
Yeah. But we also aren't going to be taken advantage of either.
Yeah, we're not going to bankrupt ourselves. No. But the customer always comes first.
Yeah.
But get back to it. Our second manufacturer, you guys didn't even see this person or see this company because we did not even produce.
No, we had just had samples. We just took samples.
We didn't even produce a sweater with you guys, for you guys or anything like that, because we got it. It looked beautiful. From there, Tara says 30 days is very reasonable. We ordered it we FaceTimed them. It looked beautiful. Like they showed us our sample. I'm like, oh my God, that's gonna be beautiful. It came in and it was a pile of, I don't want to say poop, but you could see the color underneath our logo. So if it was blue, you could see the color. If it was red, you could, like, you can't see the color underneath the fire here. Mm-hmm. You couldn't see the color. In theirs, the blue
was pointing out, kind of
was
thing.
coming through.
You could really see it. It was very spotty. And we were just like, nope. not happening. Let's try something else.
Yep. It was very disheartening.
Yeah.
Because we thought we had found
Mm-hmm.
the perfect manufacturer.
Yeah. And then we found the one we're with now, which we do like, but there is a lot of things
we don't like.
well, it's more, there's a lot of things they just don't offer. And we need more than just sweaters and t-shirts. Right? So that's why we're kind of sort of looking for somebody else that we can look at. And if you have any like manufacturers in mind, you can always let us know. We can definitely take a look at them. I think the one we're kind of looking at now is something that may be take a little bit longer for us to be able to start producing from there.
Yep, it's going to be we're not going to stop. We will stay with this company.
This company is with us for at least, I would say, the year.
Possibly. We won't come off this company to go to the next one. We will transition into the next one. Like, you guys won't even know that we're switching companies, but it like things. I love how things naturally happen, and we did the live on Friday, and as soon as we got off, we got a Facebook message from one of the people that are following us on Trailer Park Fires, and reached out and said, "Hey, do you mind if we do a like a video call right now? I'd like to talk to you about some stuff." And we were like, "Yeah, sure. Let's see it. Let's talk."
It? Yeah.
And when we did, they pretty much are willing to help us with everything.
Yeah.
Now
this is obviously somebody we knew, like we do know personally as well. So it's not just like a rando that's just following us who's giving us all this information. They are actually people who have started their own company, and they're they want to help us so that we don't make the same mistakes they made. So that saves us money in the long run, right?
Yeah, they're helping, or they're part owners as far as I remember or know. They're part owners, and the company is making multi-millions. So I'd be stupid not to listen or
get some advice from them,
or look at their manufacturer, which is, and this is why I'm kind of excited.
Canada-based,
Canada-made.
Canada-based, and that's definitely what we are.
Because we're trying to make Canada great again. I sound like Donald Trump.
You gonna start building a wall next?
No.
You're just gonna build a fort, huh?
Yep, fort. Welcome, John. Thank you for watching us. But yeah, we won't, we're not gonna come off like we did before, where we would be live for 20 days.
Yeah, no,
and
that
then
won't
go
happen.
away.
You guys won't really notice the change, and if you guys even if they were to notice, it would be like only a couple days or a day switch over.
So on Friday's live, nobody got the thing I was talking about, how my voice sounds in our new mics. Welcome to WKRB Cincinnati. Nobody got it. So if you're here tonight and you know what I'm talking about, let us know. Chime in. What is wrong? I'm sorry for kicking you. That was my bad. I kick I move my feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are looking forward to the possibly the new manufacturer. We have looked at product.
We have looked at some product. We're gonna keep looking and figuring out what we're really wanting.
Okay, so for the people that are here, what do you guys think of our website? I know one thing is we do need to put up our
case by case return and exchange policy.
Yes. Do you think we should do anything else with it? Do you think we should add something to it? Add more about the about us? Like add more pictures?
Also, guys, there is a way to get 10% off your order by going and reviewing products if you have already bought, and if you already have some, you can get 10% off your next order.
And if you haven't bought already, you can buy. That'd be great too.
Yeah.
And if you haven't bought, but you still just want to review, you can do that too.
What are they reviewing on then?
They can review us.
They can review us.
They can review, just say the sweater is like really nice.
There's always gift cards too, guys. You can always buy a gift card. That always works too.
Hey, come on.
We did release our black, blue, gray, and red T-shirts.
Yep.
And we have our red sweaters now with our blue, black, and gray ones as well. And more clothes to come very soon. We actually have a meeting with our manufacturer this week to go over what we are sort of looking for our next launch.
Our yearversary.
Which is super exciting, and we have to get that stuff ordered and sent here so that we can get our photo shoot done for it as well.
Yeah, because we are planning for a possible early March launch.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan, man.
That's our plan. So everybody has their product. Sorry for you guys if you couldn't hear me there. We are hoping for a early March launch, so you guys can have your clothes for when the trailer opens.
Well, you'll probably have it way sooner than that, but we figure we'll give people the month. I guess it'd be almost 2 months.
Yeah.
Is anybody
looking forward to the trailer?
Anybody looking forward to that launch? The only thing we can say, guys, is it's probably a guarantee that pants will not be released in March as we had thought. And we are still working on trying to find something for hats. So that's we're still trying to figure it out kind of thing, and we'll know once we know. But more sweaters to come, more t-shirts to come. We've talked about tank tops, zip ups, things like that as well.
Once we have the meeting with our manufacturer, and then we have a meeting with our board of governors.
So by next Wednesday, we'll know what we're probably going with. If not, the following week.
Are we going to tell you guys? Maybe not.
Yeah.
We don't know. But those are the manufacturers we've had so far. Has it been
tough?
Let's get back to the question. Did we make the right decision? I'm going to admit, I personally think, no, we didn't make the right decision first. We didn't make it second, and we are working on the third.
I can say I don't want to say that we didn't make the right decision. It's more of a learning process.
Exactly.
Like, it's just, we have to learn. We have to make certain mistakes to make us better for the next time around. Like, the first time around, we were looking and we were trying to search and find all the extra little threads that were on sweaters and t-shirts, which we've now learned that we don't accept that stuff. We're not going to accept that. If that happens, we notice it more than once, we're going to say something that second time and go, what's up with this? Because we can't have this stuff going out to our customers. We're the ones that it's going to fall back on, not them.
And Gary V, we follow Gary V quite well.
I was about to say, who's Gary?
We follow Gary V quite well, and Gary V has a very poignant statement when it comes to the right choices.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, I won't repeat exactly what he says because we are on live and there are kids. yeah, they're virgin ears out there. He said, you have to F up
hmm
to learn.
Yeah, you
If
have to mess up to learn.
if you don't, then you're not knowing how to fix it and make it better.
Yep.
So
You gotta fail to succeed, kind of thing.
we
And
we
almost
failed.
any entrepreneur can tell you that they failed at least once or twice before they got it right. And that's with trying anything new too.
Yeah, like is there things that we are we looking at to try to make us grow bigger? Yeah, we're trying to find a company or people or a website or something like that that will um, market us.
Help make us better and teach us what we're not, like what we don't
What
know.
we're effing up on, because we're two people. We're not always right. We're not always wrong, but we're trying to find that middle ground for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
so everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And
Can I say over the last, I would say, month and a half, have we grown a bit? We definitely have. I think we've gained almost 10 followers at least over the last month and a half.
I know on YouTube alone,
Mm-hmm.
we've had 10 followers
And I know
since December.
TikTok and Instagram, we almost gain a follower every like 2 videos. I can honestly say, like, so we are growing. Is it at a
Alarming rate?
Yeah, no.
No.
But you know what? We appreciate everybody who does follow us and who does take time out of their day to watch our videos or to check out the website or to order. Like, we do appreciate all of that. We just want to find somebody who can help us make our content better so you guys are more interested in it.
We are trying to be like a rocket.
Hmm.
We're trying to go to the moon.
Yeah.
We've got the rocket. We just don't have the booster packs to go with it. And we're trying to find somebody to help us find the booster packs.
Mhm.
So then once we do find the booster packs, it's an old TV show. To the moon, Alice. We're going to the moon. You guys might not know it. Well, you won't. Yeah, you definitely won't. But but that's what we're trying to. We're trying to find somebody to help us market, find somebody to help us with social media.
Help us learn things that we don't know.
Like, are we posting too much? Are we posting too little? Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think we're posting too much?
Do you guys see our videos? Because I know like with Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, is it something that comes up for you? Is it on your For You? I can't speak today.
Wow.
Is it on your For You page? Is it on your suggested page on YouTube? Are you guys actually seeing our stuff? Or is that something else we gotta work on? Like I know on TikTok, almost every single time we post a video, we get at least 500 to 600 views, at least. Normally almost double, triple that. But
like we tried it this summer, posting three times a day, and everything like that. And we got told that we were doing amazing because every time that they opened their phone,
they were seeing it.
All they were seeing was Trailer Park Fires, Trailer Park Fires, Trailer Park Fires, which to me, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
But then we got told that we were doing it wrong. And we were posting too much and we were getting in people's faces.
Yep.
Which, like, I need help to find out what the happy median is.
Like right now, we're posting anywhere between, I'd say in a week, we post about 5 to 6 actual posts on Instagram and Facebook. And then when it comes to like shorts, reels, or TikToks, I would say we post at least 15 to 20.
Yeah, like we went to a seminar about social media.
Mhm.
And we are not living up to what they said.
No.
Not even close. Like they pretty much said that we had to have, what was it, 7 Instagrams out a day, 10 TikToks out a day, and one, what was it, one short or 3 shorts?
I'm not sure.
It was one short on YouTube.
It was a crazy amount to even think that somebody who is just starting out to be a business or something is able to do with their regular life. Like, because it takes time to make the content. Number one, you have to plan the content. Number two, you have to do the content, whether that be making the video or taking the pictures. You need to do that. Number three, you now have to edit it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, schedule them so that they post, with also putting a description there and hashtags as well. And then also making sure that those hashtags are still relevant.
Like, guys, I don't know if you know, for like our YouTube videos, like the long ones, is probably anywhere from 5 to 6 hours of her just sitting in the chair editing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's probably another hour and a half of me watching it, rewatching it, critiquing it.
Yeah.
Her going back and fixing what we think is wrong, adding pictures, adding the front, the back, everything like that. So you've got about 10 hours in one video.
I would say the easiest thing we do that gets us out there and takes the least amount of time from us is actually the lives.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, yes, we plan like what we want to talk about. But for the most part, it's just more of a conversation and talking about our experiences and what we're going through each day, which we don't really have to plan out for the most part, other than just having the main topic we're going to talk about. Other than that, we just sit here and go live for an hour.
And we love when you guys are interacting with us, because
we get to know a lot more stuff.
You guys are helping us learn. You guys are helping us grow, but it also helps us keep a conversation going. Because I don't know if you know how hard it is to keep conversation going for 1 hour about a topic.
Talking to yourselves, because sometimes it does feel like that. Like even when we're making like a actual video, like a podcast or a YouTube video, like there's how many times that we sit here for hours and we're talking to nobody. We're literally talking to a camera. And that, even in the beginning, was so weird. Now we're just kind of used to it. But we love when people are interacting with us because we feel like people are still interested in what we're talking about.
We'd love to be able to see more people come on with us. That'd be great. But
even if they have questions, if they have topics they want us to talk about when it comes to the company, that's always appreciated too.
But like the shorts is another thing. That's another half an hour to an hour of her editing.
Yeah.
That's just not.
I literally take, I would say, at least 10 hours a week where I just kind of sit and edit and schedule.
Mm-hmm. And like, that's just YouTube.
Yeah.
And like, if with our shorts, they go on Instagram, they go on YouTube, but, and they go on Facebook. But just to get them ready from like our lives, or from anything else, you're 10 hours deep, and we don't even have a main, like the big podcast done. So it can be time consuming.
Like, and we're not complaining whatsoever. We knew what we wanted to do and how much work was going to be put into everything. And we were completely fine with that. Like I enjoy actually working now, which is weird to say, but I really do. Like, I don't mind when I have to do certain things because I've started to, I guess in a way, learn to like it. But like in the way that every time I post, I spend 10 hours a week just on editing shorts. But seeing, 2,000 people watch that short and a whole bunch of them liking that and commenting on that
is amazing.
That is what I feed off of now. That's what makes me continue to get up and go.
Yeah, because like, and it's another thing Gary Vee says. Nobody know you don't know which video
is gonna hit off.
It's gonna hit off. It can be this one. It can be the one that we're doing right now. Could be send us to the moon, or it could be one that we're just talking about
the basic things,
the color of the neck sweater.
Yep.
Nobody knows what's gonna send you to the moon. So you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Yeah. And we're going to keep doing it. Yeah. Even if we step on our own feet.
Which I probably will. I'll probably even trip over my own feet.
Oh, yeah.
Because if anybody knows me, I'm complete klutz. Yeah.
Complete klutz. I'm going to put that out there now.
Mm-hmm. Remember when I dropped my phone on my face? And I got a...
almost nightly.
No, the time that this was recent.
Can I see your phone?
This was recent.
Guys.
Oh, no, I didn't drop it. I had lifted my sweater, and I gave myself a fat lip with my phone.
If you guys have not noticed, I know you can't see it sideways, but right here is a ring thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
So I can basically just, hold it like this.
And she bought this because she drops the phone when she's in bed. So if she has her finger through it,
I'll drop my phone on my face a lot of the time too. So yeah, but it's really helpful because if I have full hands, I can still carry my phone and a drink at the same time.
It's one of the reasons we don't let her have an iPad in bed. She'll knock herself out.
It's because it's too big. My hands are small.
You'll knock yourself out.
I would probably knock myself out.
But yeah, things that are for everybody that's out here tonight. Would you guys help us? Would you help us edit? Would you help us film? Would you come up and sit with us and be like the editors? That was really getting to you, wasn't it?
It was.
Would you guys come up or if we send you pictures, would you possibly make videos? Like, if we send you product, would you make
TikToks,
Reels, things like that? If we did that, would you do it?
Like if you are I don't even know how to explain this. Almost
artistic.
Artistic, almost like a content creator, really good with social media when it comes to making little videos and stuff like that. Let us know, reach out to us. We may be able to hook you up maybe with some product in the agreement that we get some videos that we can share on our social medias.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Do you guys like that idea? Let us know. Tell us right now. Do you guys like the idea? If we make an agreement with you guys,
with somebody,
some of you guys,
yeah, but you have to be social media savvy. I think that kind of comes with the point of it, right? We got to be able to plan out something and make it look decent.
Now, let's go off topic for a second. Does anybody know a good dentist?
After this, I think we'll be shutting it down.
The only reason I asked,
he needs teeth.
We're getting married, and
if he keeps turning his chair, he's really gonna need some teeth.
We're getting married in how many days?
7 months.
From today.
7 months from today, you will be saying "I do" and kissing your life away.
Now, do you mean you are going to be doing that, or I feel like it's going to be me. We were watching a show last night, and the funny thing is, the guy said, "Our money is our money," and
no, it was, "My money is your money, and your money is my money." And I looked at him and I said, "No, that's not how it goes, though. My money is my money, and his money is my money."
And then
and
I
he
said,
just buys stuff when he really, really needs it.
and I said, what
talks to me
about
it.
what is my money? And I got told, you don't have money.
It's my money.
It's her money.
My mama taught me right. What can I say?
She allows me to spend some of my money when I possibly need to.
When approved by me.
Yeah, when approved.
When approved by the supervisor.
So.
But yes, no, we are actually some Mr. Magoo over here is looking possibly for a new dentist. So let us know.
I do need teeth.
He needs teeth.
I would like to have them for the wedding. I don't know what kind they would give me. And guys, I'll openly have this conversation. I have no teeth, not due to drug. Well, it is due to drugs, but not the drugs.
It wasn't his fault. It was the military.
I was put on a drug for the military, and it made all my teeth.
Yeah.
Pretty much fall out. So I have what? What would you count one day?
Well, when I looked in your mouth earlier today.
Oh, thank you.
I think altogether you probably have about 6 teeth altogether. Good teeth, maybe 1. If that makes sense.
So, does anybody know the dentist?
But I think that is our cue to shut it down. Because it's bedtime. And I want to go to bed. We got lots of work to do. So, thank you guys all so much for watching tonight. Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. And in the meantime, till next live, make sure you're going to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook so you get all our notifications. Yeah, and it was nice talking to you guys tonight. So, bye. Bye, Newfoundland, Labrador.